Capricorn, hi, I love you guys to pieces. I just want to say that anyone clicking in that hasn't been with me before, my Capricorn clan is the best of all time. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. And if you're new, welcome. We have a beautiful group of Capricorns. So, guys, this is going to be a reading for the next 10 days. We're going to focus on your current energy, what Spirit wants you to know, and then the last row is going to be the next 3 to 6 months. This is for May, but when you click in this reading is when you're meant to hear it, so don't worry about if it's beyond that 10 days. That just means you're drawn to the reading at the right time. This is going to be for Capricorn Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as Sun, obviously. If it doesn't resonate for you, and you've been with me for a while, this just isn't your message today, but you guys know there's always a little something in there for everybody, hopefully. So stick with me. Once we get through the main spread, we're going to get into how your person feels, whoever's on your mind. Doesn't matter who it is, just whoever's on your mind. And then your feelings, and we'll get the romance angels, and then we'll close it out with the oracle cards. Okay, I hope you guys are having a beautiful week. Last week's reading was super intense and emotional. So let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 10 days and get a little bit of a spy into the next 3 to 6 months. Let's see. Okay, moving towards that celebration. Good, I'm glad to see that because last week was feeling a little bit tough. So we've got the Eight of Cups came out kind of sideways. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to leave it that way only because I think this is someone who's having a hard time walking away from something. And then the next 3 to 6 months, you just can't see what's coming. That's it. Okay, this is going to be another intense one. So we've got the Hanged Man. This is feeling stuck. So if you're, let's say it's somebody from the past, somebody you're currently with, I do feel like it possibly could be a marriage or a high-level relationship. It's feeling really, really stuck. I feel like you're in your head about how to make the decisions to move forward and not wanting to make mistakes, which is obviously super important. Right now, I feel there's a sense of imbalance. This isn't necessarily negative. It's just saying that you're looking for some kind of either we're going to work this out or I'm out type of energy. So you want to be excited about life. You want to look forward to your get-togethers, your family, your friends, whatever it is. I think you're just so tired of feeling off or imbalanced. If this isn't a relationship, it could be in work as well, that you really want to put your energy into celebrating, into things that you look forward to, whether this is just having a, they just said a movie night with your kids, if you have children, whatever it is that makes you feel really good, that happy place for Capricorn, then that's what it seems like your focus and energy is on right now. Just making the best of a situation. Save your money. I cannot express this enough right now to Capricorns. Save your money. Hold back. Don't spend where you don't need to. This also feels like maybe you're pulling back your emotions. You're also just holding tight on to preserving yourself is what I feel. You don't want to let anything else break that barrier right now. You're needing a lot of strength and focus. And I think just getting through the day sometimes can be difficult for a lot of Caps right now. There's a lot of energy out there and you're still recovering from this last 3 years of being beaten up by the universe and Saturn, Daddy Saturn. So this is just really about taking a deep breath and focusing on the things that really matter. And that's taking time for your family and friends and feeling good about where you are and not trying to focus too far into the future, okay? Really hold on to those pentacles for now. You're going to need them. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I don't think you see where things are going yet. And that's just taking the time, letting it happen, knowing and trusting that it's going to happen. If this was a situation where you're not happy because you don't see it going anywhere, maybe this is somebody from your past or a current relationship, then it's time. And this is where I get the Eight of Cups. There's confusion about whether to walk away or not. That can be really tough to decide, especially with the Justice in reverse being that you might be in a marriage. In this case, with the Page of Wands, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of discussion right this minute about it, but I think you're working towards that. And Spirit just wants you to know that that decision, whichever one you choose, is the right one for you. And that some of this energy, like the person that you're dealing with the Page of Wands in reverse, to me, feels like someone who's got some, sorry to say this, but some immature tendencies. And even if they're older, they could act out like a child, especially if you approach them about wanting to leave the relationship. If this is somebody from your past, you probably dealt with this a lot. Like they were in and out, in and out. They couldn't decide if they wanted to stay or not. And the reaction to it was constantly something immature. And it's exhausting if you're dealing with somebody like that. Now, in the next 3 to 6 months, I feel like this is just what you can't see yet. So the Ten of Cups in reverse is not about that you're not going to be happy. I just think it's going to be maybe a little emotionally draining because you're moving away from something that doesn't work for you anymore, that doesn't make you happy. And with the Justice in reverse, that tells me it's about a divorce. That could only be for a few of you, but this is definitely something to do with the legal system. This could be about custody. Maybe in the next 3 to 6, there's going to be decisions that need to be made about children. What you're moving towards because you're unhappy is getting out of something that's really serious. And again, if this is just for some people, the rest of you who might just be dealing with somebody from the past, I'd say there isn't really any justice in this relationship. I think you're going to be moving forward in the next 3 to 6 months knowing that there just wasn't anything in it anymore that made you happy. Once you step back and you take a look at it from a different perspective, I think you're going to realize that it didn't make you as happy as maybe you thought it did. And that's when you decide you're going to actually take that big step forward and walk away. If this is a job, so they want to talk about work for a second. So here I'm seeing in the past, there may have been where you didn't think things were actually fair at work. Maybe you didn't feel like it was growing either. And that's why the Ten of Cups after that is like you're just unhappy and you want to move into something that I'm reading it just as I go down this way. So bear with me for a second. You're going to find something that's going to make you really happy. If you haven't found it yet, it's like as soon as you walk away from the current situation, you move into something brand new. I see with the Chariot card, like walking away and then moving on. And then that's why I keep emphasizing to save your money, because if you're ready to walk out on something that doesn't work for you anymore, a job that just doesn't make you happy, they want you to have enough money saved up so that you can, have enough there to take care of things until you find the new job. It may take a little bit of time, but there's going to be some paperwork that you may need to sign. So you need to be aware of that. With Justice in reverse, it's just saying pay attention to the details. Okay? So that could be for a few of you as well. Let's go ahead and clarify with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, and then the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So right now, yep. Okay. So I've got goosebumps. You guys have had some seriously intense readings. This is all about a brand new cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if you got the New Life card in the Oracle deck as well. This is all about you completing this cycle. Having faith that everything that you have wanted, everything that you have dreamt about moving forward, like how you want to see your life in the future, is possible. And it's happening with this World card. So hold on tight, because right now it still feels a little bit heavy. You're still carrying like the weight of the world on your shoulders, but it's gonna let up in the next 3 to 6 months. So right here, the Eight of Cups, again, recognizing where all the pain was, releasing it, and moving on. That's 2 Eight of Cups. That means you're definitely walking away from things that don't feel right for you anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the the Ace of Swords, yay, and the Seven of Wands. So that's absolutely perfect. Spirit wants you to know that you're making the right decision. This is a really quick, fast moving energy that's going to have you making changes much quicker than I think you expected. And this is all about having faith that the choices you make are the right choices for you. The Seven of Wands is saying, you know what, I've learned my lessons. They've been valuable. I'm going to take the ones that matter with me in this new chapter of my life. But I'm not going to be concerned with all the people and their opinions and everything everybody's going to have to say about what's going on. My choices are my choices. This is my life. I have a right to make this choice. If you don't like it, too effing bad. That was a really strong message. So there are going to be people that are going to be coming at you with some opinions about the choices that you make in your life. And you know what? It isn't up to them. It's up to you. So, you know, I can't say, I know it's difficult, especially when you have family members you love and you care about what people think. But right now, this is about you, Capricorn. You've been through way, way, way too much. Too many changes, too much pain, too much releasing to let anybody get in the way of your happiness. This is everything. In the next 3 to 6 months, that's everything, your happiness. You can finally see the light. Incredible, I've got goosebumps. And then the High Priestess in reverse, this just means you may be questioning your intuition. And don't stop it. That's Mama Bear coming out. I'm a Cancer, so I'm a Mama Bear. Stop it. You need to trust your intuition. Everything that you're moving towards is what's meant for you. Let's go ahead and get into the signs. So you could be dealing with a Leo. I'm picking up on Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, pretty heavy. I've got Gemini here, pretty strong. Definitely Cancer. I said that already. Libra again. And also the fire signs. So you could be dealing with the Leo, Sag, or Aries. Pretty much everybody's here. I'm not getting a ton of Earth, but there is some. Probably more Virgo than anything. Anyway, let's move on. So trust your intuition. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick these cards up. You know that you've worked hard to get to a place where you can trust that the choices that you make are the right ones for you. All right. So really quickly, think about the person that you want me to pull cards on. And I'm going to get into their energy. So this is for Capricorn. This is for their person that's on their mind. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, guys, if this doesn't resonate, check out your other placements. It could be just not for you this week. Doesn't mean that the messages won't necessarily, apply to you in another reading. Wow. Okay, guys. So, the person that you're dealing with feels, they're not particularly thrilled. You know, they're not jumping up and down about where things have gone and how they're feeling. Right now, they're trying to get over being heartbroken, but this is you, Capricorn. Whether it's, I'm not saying you're the toxic energy. I feel like they carry a lot of toxicity with them, and maybe they're angry about the fact that you're making decisions to move on away from them. But they're just gonna have to get over it. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but they too are concerned about money. They could be holding back emotionally or holding back resources from you right now. If for any reason you're trying to walk away from this relationship, just know that the person is heartbroken enough that they could come forward. They don't want to. I've got the Devil in reverse. So whatever toxicity was there, if they were holding back money and doing things that were just really not cool, then I think once they take the time to think about it, they'll be okay. But right now, I still feel like they're really in their head about how things have gone, and maybe they feel really done wrong, if you will. I don't feel like this person takes a lot of responsibility for the things that they actually do. Yeah, they have a difficult time admitting their wrongs. At times, again, not for everybody. That could be for one person. All right, so in your energy right now, you have a little bit of fear about moving forward, probably about money. I don't think you've talked about this yet. Right now we've got the Hermit card, which is obviously you're going to, the Hermit is all about wisdom, right? It's like using your knowledge, using your intuition, using all of those things that you've learned, all the healing that you've done to move forward in the way that makes the most sense for you. Not necessarily worrying so much about the other person. Not that you don't care, about the other person, but it matters that you're focusing on what's going to make you the happiest and feel the most stable in the future. And then we have the Emperor card. So I feel like your energy is focused elsewhere. This is all about really stepping into your complete spiritual self. Knowing that you've been through a lot, you've learned the lessons, all of this is now in your awareness. And I don't think you can ignore that anymore. This could also be that your focus is on another person, like somebody moving forward, because this is how you feel or how you see that person. And it looks like their energy is becoming more and more prominent. So it could be that that's why. Maybe you have your eye on somebody else, and maybe you recognize that this person in the past was this type of energy, and you want something that feels completely different than that, especially someone who's on a spiritual path with you, because I feel like the people who watch our, tarot are definitely on that path. Okay, so let's get your romance angel cards. You're definitely making the right steps forward, so just have faith that things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. All right, this one card sat on the top. We've got finances and career. We know that. Healing family issues and passion. And then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This couldn't be more clear. So, finances and career, we talked about that a lot. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This could be the fear about taking that step forward. I can't repeat it enough, guys. Save your money. You're going to need it right now. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I've talked about this in a lot of my videos. Could have been last week with you guys as well. When you start to work on your childhood traumas, then your love life becomes better because you're not bringing those triggers, those things into relationships. And that's what you've been through for the last 3 years. You've had a lot of things come up that have triggered you to heal those wounds, to bring them to the surface, to heal them so that you can move forward because you have such passion and you know that you want to have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful, passionate relationship. You deserve it. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Absolutely perfect. This is what you're moving into. Please have faith. I really do believe within the next 3 to 6 months, things are going to look very different for you. Trust that every single decision that you make is the right one for you. Okay. Let's see what we have with the Wisdom of Oracle cards. Oops. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to bend to move forward. I feel the need to cut this again. Bear with me. Okay, so what do we have for Capricorn? We have milk and honey, all about taking care of yourself, right? Here and now, and then happy, happy, and then imagine. So it's funny because this came out for Scorpio too, and they had a beautiful reading as well. This is all about and you could be dealing with a Scorpio. This is about imagining what life could be like. Really honing in on those things that you dream about, the things that matter to you, how you want your future to look, right? Everything that you can imagine, you can create. Milk and honey, this is finding balance in your mind, body, and soul. It's a 6, so balance is going to be everything in the next 3 to 6 months for you guys. Next 10 days and the next 3 to 6. This is all about knowing that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Take care of yourself. Take care of your skin, male or female. Get your mani-pedis. Do your stuff for you that's going to make you feel good every day, here and now. Focusing on the energies, the things that you need to shift and change in order to move forward into the life that you want, and then happy, happy. This is that beautiful outcome that we see coming. How gorgeous is that card with pinks and purples and rainbows, and I just see perfect happiness. And what you move into is a 26, which reduces to an 8, infinity. Like finding that perfect love, that love for the rest of your life, for the rest of eternity. Oh, I got goosebumps. Okay, I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much to all the people that have reached out for personal readings. You guys are amazing. If you would like one, the information is in the description box below. Also, please, if you liked this video, like and comment. Just let me know how you're doing or what's going on if this resonated for you. And subscribe. I'd love to have you here with me. We have a huge family of Capricorns here. So much love. Big, huge hugs and kisses. I love you guys to pieces, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.